do I want to go along with that? Do you know what I mean? I was actually watching this video by this YouTuber about astrology. Her name is Brreaking, and she was saying Pisces men need a good manager. Hi everyone, welcome to my extra reading. I am doing this reading as fun. This is what we can learn from different hot topics and situations and public figures. I have more of these kind of videos on my Patreon, so check out the link in my bio. I'm also doing a YouTube channel dedicated solely to Real Housewives and hot topics, so check that out too. It's also in my bio. Okay, so I decided to do a video about Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna because I feel like we can learn so much from that situation and that story. Yeah, so this is what we're going to be focusing on today. I've pulled some cards already, and like I always say, it's intuitive based. What I'm going to say in this video is alleged. A lot of my predictions come true, but unless they are published, they are alleged. Okie dokie, so Rob Kardashian is a Pisces, Blac Chyna is a Taurus, which already is like red flags to me. I don't always think that certain signs cannot necessarily go together. I just think male Pisces aren't great in relationships with a lot of signs. If that makes any sense. I think male Pisces are great. I've had my fair share of dating, one or two, but that I know of. But I feel like I'm just trying to not put people's business on blast. But I feel as though they kind of like, and my friend who is a Pisces female said this so well. She said they kind of like hold, I'm paraphrasing, but I asked her her perspective about why me and another Pisces male did not work out. And she said that she doesn't think Aquarius and Pisces work out together. And I was like, why? She was like, because Pisces have this like, you're meant to know but you don't. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so true. I always felt like he was secretly angry at me for things that I hadn't done, you know, and I probably did do them, but he didn't vocalize them to me. So I feel like there's a lot of that here, where it's like things happen in the relationship, and because Blac Chyna's a Taurus are very straightforward. My Mars is in Taurus, so very straightforward, very to the point. But I feel like sometimes Pisces can dodge saying what they need to say. So I pulled up the past, present, and future. And the past, oh my gosh, first card goes to the sea. And as I clarified, I got that he was very welcoming of her initially. And like I predicted, like I said, the cards are showing me, and this is intuitive based, that there was a lot of like, she wants it this way. She was kind of the leader of the relationship. And I don't think he was always happy with that, but he didn't say it out loud. She was very dominant, and he was like, do I want to go along with that? Do you know what I mean? I was actually watching this video by this YouTuber about astrology. Her name is Brreaking, and she was saying Pisces men need a good manager. And I was like, that is such a good point. But the thing is that she wasn't listening to him. I think initially he thought he wanted to be with her because he knows he's a lot to manage. But when he saw that she kind of seems angry, and I actually like Blac Chyna. From what I know of her, I don't know her personally, but I appreciate her and her hustle, and I think she's actually a sweet person. I think both of them are sweet people. But when you get into a relationship with somebody, your demons come out. So the worst part of you is revealed in a relationship. And I definitely think that happened with them here. So in the present, it's so sad, this is about yin. And I feel like yin is just to give you clarification of what yin is the feminine aspect and surrendering. So I feel like Four of Cups, they kind of both feel like they missed out on being with each other, especially when you have a child together. I don't have a child with anybody, but I can only imagine what it's like to have a child and not be with the father of your children for whatever reason it may be, and not have bitterness about it. So with Page of Wands and Seven of Wands, it's almost like I get this sense of like moving forward but not really wanting to. You see how she's moving forward and she's like, but they're not really wanting forward. That's why they're like bickering back and forth at one another. So what does the future say? I get that the future says Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, and Awakening. They're going, I don't know if they're having a legal battle right now, but I can see that they're going to fight. There's going to be a lot of fighting. I get October. I think it might start in October if it hasn't started already. October is going to be a very monumental time for them. And Nine of Crystals. It's somebody's like building a house. Either of them, or there's going to be lots of housing situations. Maybe they're in custody battle for money. I mean, maybe they're in a custody battle. I can see that. And the child, I don't know what her name is. That's sweet. I forgot her name. Oh, Dream. Yeah. I'm not going to judge people's children's names. You can name your child whatever you want to. I just wish people understood that what you say, like words, what we say, it's an affirmation. And I suppose dream is an affirmation too. But, that child's like, I am basically what your name is. Your name is something that's like artificial and superficial. In African culture, they don't necessarily believe that it's a good thing if you name your child something that doesn't have substance to it. So just putting that out there. Okay, so I see lots of fighting. Again, Nine of Pentacles. Somebody wants to take from somebody else. I think, and this is intuitive based, it's alleged. I think Blac Chyna wants money from Kardashian. Page of Wands, in order to pursue her career. She wants to do like something career-wise. Six of Wands. And with Ace of Wands and Four of Swords, he's stuck in a rut, Poor thing. I've always felt for him so deeply. I feel like he has such a good heart. And his father, I didn't know him, but his father just seemed like such a genuine stand-up guy. I think he was a Pisces too, the father. Could be wrong, but that's what I thought. And Pisces men are very gentlemanly. Very, very gentlemanly. They just need to work on saying how they feel when they feel it. Because I feel like it gives them... They harbor resentment about the fact that they couldn't speak up. And they kind of like make a monster of the past, which I see happening here. And she's like, I don't care about you. All I see is red. Which is very Taurus. Okay, so the only real advice I have for somebody going through a situation like this, where you're in never-ending custody battle and fighting with the other parent of your child, is to ease up a little. And I always say this, don't speak badly about the parent of your children, ever, to your children. It's evil to do that. But I see a new beginning, and I feel as though it's really time for them both to move on, because they've been like pew, 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 pew. And it's not helping. With Five Pentacles, it's really not helping them. They both feel isolated from one another. I don't like to bring children into this, but as they have a child, it's time to unite. Instead of like being like pew, pew, just like there needs to be a death and rebirth of this relationship that they have with each other. Even if they aren't together, they need to forgive one another in order to co-parent healthily, because right now it does not appear that that is happening. And it's very sad, because the first person that loses out is the child. So I hope it ends up well. Sending lots of love and healing vibes to them, and I hope this helped for you guys. Have a lovely rest of your day.